Well, hello again. This is Reverend Rich, and I'm so excited to come back and share with you another prosperity message. First of all, I want to pray and hope and that you have had a wonderful and blessed Sunday and a prosperous Sunday, because I believe that 7 days a week you should be prospering in every area of your life. So I pray that you had a prosperous day. And if not, then you can change how you think right now. So it doesn't have to wait, doesn't have to linger an hour or a week or a day or a month. You can change how you feel and how you think about your situation right now. All right? So I'm excited again. I am truly being blessed by sharing with you the prosperity message, because anything that I share and teach, it touches me first. And I'm hoping that whatever you hear and the things that you're taking in, it is also blessing you. Two things I like for you to do for me. I like for you to join my I Am Rich club. And the way you do that is you text I Am Rich, all one word, I Am Rich, to 55469. Okay? And then you'll join my I Am Rich club. And my goal is to continue to build this wealth consciousness. So I'll be sending out some quotes, some affirmations, different things you can use. And you'll see this text and you're like, oh boy. And I've had people actually tell me that when I sent out a blast, it was the perfect affirmation or something they needed right at that moment. So join the club. Make sure I Am Rich, all one word, and then text to 55469. Also, if you are enjoying the prosperity message, when you receive them, forward them to your friends. Okay? Because I'm going to send these videos out every day, and I believe that the more you hear it, the more you get the understanding that it's all right to prosper, then we'll start building this prosperity consciousness and this awareness of unlimited good, and you'll start seeing things happening and changing in your life. The first and most important thing that's going to change is the way you think. And then if you change the way you think, then your actions are going to change, and guess what? The results are going to change as well. Okay? So, today's message has to do with prosperity as your heritage. Oh, yes. It is your divine right to prosper. You know, I tell you all the time that my favorite quote, and I'm going to say it to you again, and matter of fact, I hope you memorize this quote. I say you ought to be rich. To live and not be rich is a misfortune. And it's a double misfortune, because you could have been rich just as well as being poor. Then that quote continues to say that the ways to riches from an honorable method, and these are the only ways that leads us to riches. Now, why do I say you ought to be rich? Because it is your divine heritage. In other words, it is your right to be rich, and it is your right to prosper. Look what Catherine Ponder says in her book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. She says the Bible is filled with rich promises regarding your potential prosperity as a child of God. You should be prosperous. Look at this. And she also says you should be well supplied and have an abundance of good, because it is your divine heritage. Your Creator wants you that way. That is the shocking, nice truth about prosperity. The shocking, nice truth about prosperity is that your Creator wants you to be prosperous. Matter of fact, it is God's will that everyone prosper. Isn't that exciting? You know, again, I tell you over and over again, I remember the time when I wanted to seek prosperity and I wanted to seek wealth. But I felt that it was more of a virtue to struggle because you were a soldier for God. And seeking prosperity was more as a worldly thing. But guys, let me tell you this. You are no good to yourself or to anyone else if you're not prosperous. And I'm going to say that again. You are no good to yourself, and you're no good to anyone else if you're not prosperous. Think about this. If you have $500,000 in your account, you can help yourself and you can help someone else. But watch this. But what if that 500,000 increased to $1 million? You can help yourself even more and you can help someone else. The more you increase in consciousness, in this awareness of this unlimited good, you can help yourself and you can help other people. Think about this. Again, I used this example a while back in a previous video. If you are a farmer and if you plant seed and if you have about 2 acres, you are expecting a huge harvest, right? You're not expecting 1 watermelon or 2 watermelon or maybe 1 stalk of corn or 2 stalk of corn. You are expecting 2 acres of harvest. Well, think of it this way. If you increase first in your mind about this ability or this potential to experience unlimited good, then ideas will continue to flow in your mind of how to increase. God has no problem with your good increasing. That means it doesn't matter where you are right now financially, okay? You have the ability to increase it. And I'm encouraging you to do that. You know why? Because you can help yourself, but also you can help others. Now think about this. When you are showing forth prosperity, you give everyone the right and the privilege to prosper themselves because you are being a light. We don't help anybody by being poor. And we don't help anybody by teaching people that money is bad. Stop that. Money is good, especially when it's in the hands of those who know what to do with it. And even if it falls in the hands of someone who don't know what to do with it, guess what? It's going to be a good lesson for them. Right? And they will end up they'll find out that life is a good lesson, and what they need to do is grow up. And the next time they are blessed with prosperity, they know exactly what to do with it. Money is good because money came from God. All right? So, it is your right to prosper. Look what else she says. Besides, you cannot be much good to yourself or anyone else unless you prosper. So, I encourage you right now. Start thinking. Start speaking. Start expecting prosperity every single day. And watch your mind be filled with ideas of how to increase your good, your talent, and your ability to prosper. All right? This is Reverend Rich. Live rich, live happy. God bless you. Have a blessed day.